Rogers. I hold a PhD in comparative literature from the University of Colorado at Boulder. Now I'm Deputy Director of a small program called the Futures Initiative at City University of New York at their Graduate Center. The Futures Initiative focuses on advancing equity and innovation within higher education. So we're thinking about how to best serve this community of students and how to increase public investment in higher education, in part through the smart use of technology that can help to bring all of these diverse students together. So my first job I actually held while I was still pursuing my dissertation. I moved to New York while I was working on my PhD and got a job with the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, which is a grant-making organization that focuses on science and technology. I got that job through a placement from a temp agency, actually. I had moved to New York for personal reasons and needed an income while I was finishing my degree. Registered with a temp agency that focused on nonprofit clients and got a number of different placements in foundations around the city. The placement with the Sloan Foundation proved to be especially interesting, in part, even though they focus on science and technology and my background was in the humanities, but because I really understood higher education and the structures of higher education, it ended up being a really productive fit. And because of the work that I had done there on a short-term basis and the people that I had met while I was there, it ended up being a fit for a long-term position as well. I certainly find that understanding how departmental structures work, understanding the priorities that faculty members have and that students have, and understanding some of the challenges of the structures of a university have been really essential. The other thing that I use all the time are my research skills, and I think that I'm applying those skills in different ways than I did when I was doing my dissertation work. But I'm using the same skills all the time, both in large-scale projects. We're doing quite a lot of research right now on academic labor structures and equity within higher education systems. So in those large-scale projects, I'm obviously using my research skills, but also in dozens and dozens of small projects where we need to know a little bit more about how something works or how it applies to a particular situation. I use that all the time. Meeting people is critical, no matter what field somebody wants to go into. Meeting as many people as you can, listening to their conversations, trying to figure out more about what their priorities are, what are the questions that animate them, what are the concerns that they have, and the things that they see as the thorny problems of that particular moment. Really helps you to get a finger on the pulse of what's important within that particular domain. And that can help not only for you to have an in with a particular industry, but also to see whether it's going to be a fit for you.